I think it cut me off at the beginning last week, so I don't know. I'm really sorry I'm late. I'm sort of 7 minutes late. It took me longer to get everything together than I thought it was going to. Excuse the crazy hair. I had it curly on Saturday, and I've just sort of been wetting it down every day and having it a bit curly. I put some spray in it, and that's why it's a bit like this. Anyway, hello, welcome. My name is Denise. This is Dear Designs. If you're new here, welcome. I have decided to start doing live podcasts just because I thought it'd be a little bit easier. And if you are a returning viewer, hello. Hi to anyone that is here live. I will just be going through everything and then we can have a little chit chat afterwards. I have got notes in a very small book because I haven't got that much detail on here, but all is good. If I keep looking over here, it's because I'm looking at the comments. I need to look at the camera. I apologise. But how is everyone today? It is Monday the 20th of June. Where has the time gone? We was all complaining last week that it was too hot. Well, everyone down south anyway. I know Scotland didn't have very warm weather like we did. But I'm just going to get into it. So I have 2 finished objects. I have 3 whips. I have a upcoming and a few other upcoming bits and pieces as well. Good morning. Hi Carol, hi Lisa. So my first finished object, finally, is my socks. I'm so glad these are finished. This is the Sea Glass colourway from Woolly Goodness Yarns, and it came as a sock set. I just did 1 round of the contrast for the cuff. I did a longer rib. I think this was a 20 row rib, and then a 10 row little bit before the heel, and then my usual, it's 64 stitches on 2.5mm needles, and I knit my socks magic loop. This yarn, oh my goodness, is stunning. It's 85-25, 85-15 even. I obviously can't add up today, but this is the finished thing. The reason I did a longer cuff was I wanted it to hug my ankle more, but I do think that I either need to do more, and I don't think any less here because I don't want it to hug my heel too much. So I think maybe 25 rounds would have been better, just to bring it up a little bit. Normally I do 10 rows here and 20 rows for the little ankle bit, and I am preferring a longer cuff or a longer leg than like really short, because I find they just slip under my feet and drive me mad, to be honest. So I prefer a bit of a longer leg. So this is my first finished object. My second finished object, if you were here last week or you watched my video last week, you would have seen that I was very, very close to finishing it. And this is my Streamline tank. No, it's not been blocked. Am I going to block it? Probably not. I'm just going to wear it. I was going to wear it yesterday, but I wore a different hand knitted top instead because I thought I'd keep this nice and clean for the podcast. So here is it in all its glory. I have got it on a hanger just so it's easier. It's a free pattern on Ravelry. I have done the split hem stitching up. Basically, it's not knitting around, it's knit flat, 2 flat pieces that you seam literally here and here. My seaming is not brilliant, but I don't really care. I did do mattress stitch, and I did mattress stitch on the insides as well, but to be honest, you can't really see the mattress stitch, or the seam as such, because I didn't pull it too tight either, because I still wanted the outside to look like it had the rib effect. So you can see it a little bit here, but I'm pleased with it. I'm really, really pleased. This yarn is Cotton Blend by Hobbycraft in light grey. It's 50% acrylic, 50% cotton. Did I say that, Cotton Blend? And I absolutely love it. It's the same yarn that I've made my Vincast in. I did wear my Vincast last week, and it has grown a little bit, so it has got a bit bigger. But to be honest, I'm not too angry about it. The neck has widened a little bit, and the body has sort of widened a bit. It's not really lengthened much, but it has got a bit wider, which is not, I'm not angry about it, and I think it still looks okay, which I'm not hoping, but I'm assuming this will do it as well. But because it's a tank top, I'm not really that bothered about it being too big. The underarms are perfect for me. I've done all of this the same as my other Streamline tank, so I'm hoping that the top will still fit me okay. It is a smaller size than my last Vincast. No, this ain't a Vincast, this is the Streamline tank. So it is a smaller size, and it fits me just as nice. I will try and get some pictures, and I'll put them on Instagram of me wearing this. I might try and do that later today, when Ian's home and he can take a picture. So that's my finished objects. My whips. Let's start with socks that I haven't got here. They're probably in my handbag, so let me lean over because I can reach my handbag. Oh, excuse that. Today I'm wearing my Rocket Tee, and this is the first one that I've made. Probably not the last. Well, it's not going to be the last because I have one that I want to cast on. So, socks. My whip are these. It is the Regia Zufari colour. And has it got a colour name? No, it's just a number. Excuse my nails, I took my fake nails off, so they're a bit dodgy. So this is the colour, and this is the sock so far. I'm going to be knitting these long, so they will be normal length socks, because I just fancied a change, and I've knitted quite a few pair of shorties, and these probably won't be for me, so I'm going just to knit them down to 60 rows maybe and see how I get on. I really like the way the yarn is, what do you call it, not even striping, like striking. I have got 2 balls of this. I did pull out another cable because I was going to do 2 at a time on the same cable, and then I was like, do you know what, I might do concurrently. And then I got to this and I was like, I'll just carry on knitting. So I haven't done it concurrently, and I'm just probably I don't know, I'll see how I feel this week, but that's how far I've got, and that is just going to be my pick up handbag knitting, and I don't think it'll be my Zoom knitting because I have got a few things that I want to knit that are quite plain, so I'm not really worried about having Zoom knitting socks, if that makes sense. Whip number 1. Whip number 2 is my Plumera, which is still living in this bag here. Oh, I've left my sock needles out, but that don't matter because I'm not gonna need them at the moment. So this is my Plumera. I will show you a picture if you haven't seen it. I always get lost of where the picture is. Oh, I'm sure I had a picture. I have. It's here. This is the Plumera. Now, I was gifted this by Tonya from Calm as a Stitch. on at her last cast on party, and I absolutely love it. I am onto the lace at the moment. It is a paid for pattern, and I will show you how far I've got. I've been working on this quite a bit, and it does take quite a bit to do around. It doesn't really look like much because it's quite bunched up. So let me just spread it open a bit. So here is my marker from last week, and I have done all this week, which I'm really pleased with. It is quite a lot. It's taken me quite a lot to do around. So these are the lace patterns that go all the way round the bottom. And I got to the stage where I was a bit like, oh my god, this is going to take me forever. It's really going to take me a long time. And I was thinking, oh, I could get to a certain part and just bind it off and have a tank top type thing, so it's not really long. And I'm thinking I'm probably nearly there if I wanted to do it like that. But I am going to persevere with it because I really do like it. It is a really pretty colour. I think it's going to suit me really well, and I think I'm going to really enjoy the finished item. So I'm going to carry on with it. I'm going to move my marker so I know where I was. Yes, it's a reindeer. I'll probably change it for something else this week because I keep looking at it thinking it's not Christmas, but I am a deer, so not a reindeer, just a deer. So yeah, this is the plumeria, I think it's called. I'm not alternating skeins in the lace because my brain is just not down for that. So I've decided to just use one, and I think it's very similar to this here anyway. This up here I was alternating as well, so from here, so no, I wasn't alternating here because that is the armhole, so you had to, I was still knitting backwards and forwards. But I think from here down to here is very similar anyway, so I'm not going to carry on, I'm not going to worry about alternating skeins or anything like that. I'm just going to carry on, and I think because it's such a big circumference for me anyway, and you're yarning over, knitting two together, you're changing the stitches all of the time, that I think it's not going to pull, hopefully. I have got, this is yarn that I dyed up myself. I over dyed it as well. It's this. I have a full skein, this which I'm working on, and this as well. So this is where I was obviously alternating skeins, I can't speak, and this I haven't even touched yet, so I don't know, I will carry on with it. And then what I might do as well is see how I get on and use up 2 skeins, see how far in the pattern I am, and then I know in future that if I want to do it again, I will only need 2 skeins if I want a shorter one. So yeah, I am happy with it. It's just taken a little while, and I thought at first it would be a quick knit, but really I should have thought to myself, no Denise, there's a lot of lace and it's not going to be a quick knit. And I'm hoping that it's just going to work up quite quickly really from now, because I'm sort of in the pattern, if that makes sense, you know, when you just get into a rhythm, where at first I was a bit like everywhere, and now the pattern is going to repeat itself, so that is going to help. So yeah, that is how far I've got with that. And then that's that whip. The next whip is my Miss May shawl by Helen Stewart. And if you are knitting this, or you don't want to see any spoilers or anything like that, then please, please, please look away now, because I'm going to show it. The reason I was late is because I was knitting on the last row. So please look away now. And this is how far I have got. So these are my 4 colours in total, and this is clue 2 completed. I have somehow got 2 stitches too many, so I'm gonna have to sort that out at some point. I'm just gonna fudge it, and I know it might not line up with everything else, but as I go along I'm gonna look to see where I've gone wrong, basically. So this is my final colour. I don't think you see the green last week either, so I'll just show you that as well. So the green, and then this lovely speckled yarn. These are from Bird Street Yarns. This is yarn that I dyed up myself, and this one is from Sheep on Mars. And I really do enjoy. I have really enjoyed working on this section. The first 2 sections were a little bit touch and go, but I am really enjoying it now. Right, I have put it away if you want to look back. I am really enjoying it. The next clue is out tomorrow, and that's why I wanted to get that done today. I have got, I do want to sort of get a few bits done this week, because there's a cast on party happening on Saturday. So upcoming is a test knit that I have agreed to do, and I've been accepted, and this is for Bigger Than Life, and this is the Luanda. I have agreed to test knit this beautiful pattern, and if you like the shape of this pattern, then please, please, please go over to her Ravelry. She has got some beautiful patterns on her store, and they are absolutely stunning. And yes, I will probably buy a few and make a few. There's definitely one. It's like a smocky. It's like sort of got a yoke here, but then from here you increase your stitches, so it's like very smocky over the boobs and everything. Oh, it just is so nice. So yeah, I have actually ordered yarn. I know. I was going to knit this in a pink yarn, so I've got yarn here that I did pull out for this project, and it is the Home Bargains yarn in this colour and this colour. So I pulled out this, and what I was going to do was the top ribbon section in this colour, which is not really coming up very well. It's very bright. And then the cable in this colour here. I decided against that because I just wasn't sure how it would look. So I have decided to order yarn. I have ordered yarn from Love Crafts, and hopefully that will come this week and I can get that started. It needs to be done by the 20th of July. It's in double knit, and I think it'll be a pretty quick knit. It's cable at the bottom, and I'm hoping that the cables are just going to sort of knit themselves, if that makes sense. And I'm sure if I can't get all of the bottom done, I can get most of it done, so I can then go back and say like about the pattern and whatnot. There is some people that have already started. I really did want to start, but this might be a project for the cast on party, just so I can get the neck done. It is a raglan. I don't know how well you can see that, but there we go. So it is rib here, and then it's cabled here. I just think it's such a stunning shape, and I'm hoping that it will look just as good on me as it does on her, because it is just beautiful. It is so lovely. So yeah, that is what I'm gonna be casting on and test knitting for Norma. And then this week I do really want to get as much of the Plumeria done as possible, because on Saturday I want to cast on another rocket tee, so another one of these. I want to cast on, or hook on, however you want to say it, a crochet bag. And then I want to, maybe, not 100% sure yet, cast on a baby project for my new niece that is due very, very soon. And then I want to cast on a toy that I have found. It's a Mario toy, and I think that would be perfect. And also Ollie's birthday is in August, and it's not something that I have to be pressured to finish too quickly. I am just going to turn some lights on because I feel like I'm really bright. Has that made any difference? I don't know. The light outside is sort of making me a bit shiny. I don't know why. So what I want to do is cast these things on, but probably still be quite monogamous because I'm enjoying being quite monogamous. I know I'm working on the shawl and I'm working on the Plumeria, but the shawl is only being worked on when the clue comes out or when I've set a day, and that day was for yesterday. I procrastinated so much yesterday afternoon. I didn't really knit much at all. The plan was to knit the clue 2 for the shawl and swatch for the new Luanda top, but I didn't even do that. So I just bought yarn instead. Let's see if I can show you the yarn that I did buy. I don't know whether it will come up in my account, my orders. It's a really lovely, oh no, I need to sign in, not log in. It's a pink, and it's speckly, if that makes sense. Oh, it's now telling me that everything is wrong. Will it be in my emails? I'm not sure. Oh, we have your order. It's not going to tell me what I've ordered though, is it? It's Starcraft Batik in Rose. So let me just put that into the website because I'm not going to muck about. So I have bought, is it this one? That's Coral, that's Rose. Okay, I have bought this yarn for that top, thinking it's pink, but it's not too pink, it's not one whole colour, so it would be quite speckly, more subtle, and I'm hoping that that will be a lot better for that top instead of the bright pink. There was other colours there that I really liked, so I really liked this colour, but I thought it might be a bit too dark. This light is, I think it's the screen as well, maybe. And I was thinking, oh, I could do it in a blue, maybe. So I was thinking this colour, which is a bluey, greeny colour. Then I was like, would I wear that? I don't know. I would definitely wear pink. So I decided on the pink. It's in the sale at the moment, and I know you have to spend £25 on Lovecraft to get free delivery, but I didn't. I was good. I did put stuff in my basket, and one by one they came back out. And I was like, nope, I'm just gonna buy the yarn for this top, and that's that. I'm not gonna do anything else. I did look on Wool Warehouse, and then I ordered, and I was like, oh, I could have looked on Deramores, but I didn't. But I see that, and I was like, I'm happy with what I've got. I'm not gonna worry about it. I don't have any other incoming, as in yarn or anything like that. The last thing I got, you saw on last week's video. But yeah, I'm backtracking on myself now, really sorry. But I do want to get as much as the Plumera done this week, because I don't want it to become a chore, and I don't want to get too overwhelmed with everything that I cast on like I did before. But being monogamous has made me feel a lot better, and getting things finished has made me feel a lot better. The only thing that I haven't got finished from the last cast on party now is the daybreak tea, and that is where I was going with, I have things that are very Zoom friendly or just plain knitting friendly, because I will have a rocket tee on the go, which will be quite plain knitting once I've split the sleeves, and then I've got the daybreak tee. The crochet bag will be pretty plain as well, so I will have plain stuff on the go as well as lacy stuff with the shawl, the Plumeria. And also on Sunday, my parents are coming over for 3 weeks, so I don't know whether I will have much knitting time like I have normally, because obviously I will be out and about a lot, I will be going to see them a lot. I could take plain knitting with me, and that wouldn't be a problem. So yeah, we'll just have to see how the next sort of 3 or 4 weeks go, and then the plan is that a crochet bag is not going to take me that long. A rocket tee probably won't take me that long. The daybreak tee ain't going to take me that long, because it's just all plain knitting. And then I want to get this test knit on and off the needles as well. So I'm hoping that, fingers crossed, that I haven't even looked at the pattern yet, I haven't read through it or anything, but I'm hoping that once I've got sort of the cable stitch established, I won't even need to look at the pattern anymore, and I can just take the project out with me. So yeah, that's the plan. That is the plan. Any other life stuff? I don't think so. This week is pretty quiet. Haven't got that much else going on other than, like I said, Sunday my parents are coming over and my sister's coming back as well, so yeah, that's exciting. And that's pretty much it. So there's going to be a lot of telly watching. Our Sky is broken again. We had a gentleman come on Tuesday, gave us a new Sky box and went, that will fix the problem. It did until about 10 o'clock that night, and we haven't had Sky since. I rang them straight back up and I said, it's not working, and they was like, okay, we'll get an engineer out, but it won't be till next Tuesday. So yeah, lucky enough all our apps work on the telly, so we can watch Netflix, Prime, YouTube and all stuff like that on the box. But as well, lucky enough, our telly is a smart telly, so we have the apps on the telly if that didn't work as well, but it's not the point. So I've missed out on quite a bit of telly, like the Sewing Bee I haven't been able to watch. I can watch it on catch up, but I just completely forgot, and because the telly hasn't been working, I've just been putting YouTube or Netflix or whatever on straight away. So yeah, I've sort of fallen out of all of that. But never mind. I'm just happily sitting here, knitting away and pottering around and doing bits and pieces. So how is everybody, if anyone is here watching? If you've got any questions, let me know. I'll stay on for another couple of minutes if you have, and if not, I will see you all next week. I'm gonna try and see if I can do little mini videos on Instagram, like what I'm working on, how far I've got, what I've started, what and what not, because I think I don't know whether I'm going to be able to do podcasts or craft update videos for the next couple of weeks. Obviously, because my parents will be here and I'll be spending time with them, and I don't want to just fit it in and squeeze it in. So next Monday there probably won't be one because they're coming back on Sunday, midday Sunday, and then obviously Monday and whatnot. And we'll just have to play it by ear. So if you want to know what's happening, when's it happening and whatnot, it will be on Instagram. And I will try to keep my videos on a Monday at 11:30 as best as I can at normal times because I just think it's easier to keep regularity. Oh, that was good. I said it the first time. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna go. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you all have a lovely weekend. Hope you've had a lovely weekend. Hope you have a lovely week. And you get to craft on whatever you want to craft on, and lots of it. I'm looking forward to my Zooms this week, because I probably won't get to go on many for the next few weeks after this. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna go. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed, and I will see you all hopefully next week at some point, if not over on Instagram. Bye for now.